ready for you.
Hey, it's Roddy Two Bears with Two Bears and Friends. I'd like to share with you our elk hunting trip 2 years ago with the Kelly Boys and the Bierlmeier Boys, and this year just with the Bierlmeier Boys. But on all counts, 2 elk the first time we went, and this year just the 1. Thanks to the limited entry draw. Didn't see too many opportunities for filming live elk, and a little bit of footage there, but mostly lots of mule deer. But the elk footage we do have is just us dragging them to the truck and loading them up. But there was hundreds of them there, hundreds and hundreds. It was just overwhelming, and the farmers welcome us to come and help them out with that, because they lose thousands of dollars every year on loss of hay, and the government doesn't help them there with their any kind of a supplement or nothing. So as long as we're well behaved and clean up after ourselves and show our respects properly, we are welcomed back. So hopefully next year we also get drawn. So hope you guys enjoy our little journal of our hunt. We had a great time, and amongst the snotsickles and cold toes, it was all good. So we're on the road again, and before we start doing any serious hunting, of course, we got to stop at our favorite little hunting store in Dawson Creek, Core Lanes. I highly recommend stopping at Core Lane Sporting Goods. Lots of goodies in there, just about everything you can imagine you need or want for hunting, the outdoor experience. They're on that Confusion Circle there, right at mile 0 on Alaska Highway. Recommend anybody stop there for a few minutes for sure. Can't say as much for my hotel though. That night it was real miserable. No hot water, no heat. This time we stayed in the camper, and it was much nicer. You guys eat up, you're gonna need all your energy. Because you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna shoot that thing at 50 yards and it's gonna run away. Yeah. And so we got all these strong backs. Wow. Both times that we've gone to this particular farm, as we start getting closer and closer to his farm, we just start seeing mule deer. It's just like magic. They're everywhere. It's just ridiculous. Around here you got to hunt for days sometimes before you even see one deer, and it most certainly doesn't have bone on its head. So it was quite a remarkable thing to just drive around, walk around, and have deer walking out of the guy's barn, walking behind the truck. They were just everywhere. They weren't too shy at all. So I'll be putting in for a draw for that next year as well. See if we can bring home a little bit of muley meat as well. It's quite the sight.
What's the matter with that film guy?
The film guy's camera doesn't turn on right away. Well, hunting in the cold weather and the snow poses a variety of different problems, but we definitely had a few of those. But with a little bit of good luck and a few tools, we managed to get through it. Get back to the truck, and inadvertently a switch. An installed toggle switch inside the cab got bumped, turning on the fog lights, which had covers on them. And so the whole time we were elk hunting, freezing our butts off, the truck was very warm inside the camper, and the fog lights very hot. Burnt, melted the lenses even. So now we're trying to pull the batteries from the camper in order to take it around to the front to try and boost the truck, which is stone dead. So that ain't good. The pin popped out of the door on the front of the trailer. The two ramps just folded down while we were driving. We're like a snowplow there for a second.
For a second there, yeah. Ooh.
So we got some fixing to do here.
Okay, so here we are on the farm again. We're waiting on the second evening. We built ourselves a little hay nest here. We're gonna hide. The elk have been destroying these bales all night. This was a full round bale, a 2,000-pound round bale, 14 hours ago. So we're gonna lay here. We're gonna hope they come down off the hill. When they do, hopefully Matthew will fill his tag. It's warmed up about 30 degrees, so we're not near as tough a shape as we were yesterday. And let's hope for the best. He's showing off his cool moves again. What's the truth? Wow, there's good trails, but it's too many trees, can't get up through it. Yeah, you take them in the neck, they were facing us.
Oh, what's the story, Brian?
Well, we've been here since, holy smokes, as Ryan's earlier video, about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Sat in what's left of the hay pile there. Three of us just between napping and looking through the tree line, waiting for the elk to come down, hopefully. Saw a couple of muleys, and we saw a moose down here in behind us, which is pretty neat. Came up and looked, and now it's, well, we're getting up in shot it maybe half an hour ago, so about 4:30.
A little too dark for video for the shot kill, eh?
Ryan, yeah, a little dark, but Matthew saw what he thought to be something in the tree line over a bit, so we glassed it, and sure enough, two of them came out. Just like yesterday when we came a little late, there were two in the field we chased away.
Beautiful.
So we got a look at them both, and they, of course, us hiding behind the hay quietly, came down maybe to within, from about 300 yards to the tree line. They came to maybe about 150 yards and stopped. They were very cautious up till there, and then the first one, they stopped in their tracks, and the first one turned around and started walking back past this one on the trail, and it was either take the shot now or maybe be looking at the tail end of both of them walking away, and so made the decision to take the shot. It was a front shot in the neck area, I guess, and down it went. So it was a perfectly placed shot, and yeah, tags are full.
Beautiful. So we're going home with two elk.
Yes.
We did that in short order, gentlemen. Congratulations, everybody.
I tell you that old saying, you know, right at the last minute of the last hour of the last. What time we got, Reed?
We got 5.
We are.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock our time.
It's 5 o'clock our time, so that was right. Well, that hit the ground at probably about 25 after 4, which is that's the end of shooting. Like, that's right at the last of the last. But,
well, we can't get video on everything, I guess.
well, and unfortunately,
We're going home with some meat.
Yeah.
You bet.
She's a little dark right now, but by the time we bring the truck in and the snowmobile and
Well, you
drag
can
it
see
down
the
the field,
you can
and,
see the sun setting over there.
She gets dark fast, very fast.
That was something very surprising. Was every step they took, it was just getting darker and darker, and it was like, holy smokes, you know, we're gonna run out of light before we run out of get into good range. But
we were watching when that mule deer came right up and took a bite out of Matthew's toque just about.
I got video of that.
Awesome.
I got my hand up like this and I'm videoing, and
that was right on you.
Get blood on your gloves.
Oh, did I get blood?
I was starting to think he's gonna come eat our blind.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did. I had to borrow Rod's super duper predator hunting gloves because I lost one of mine. They're white, and I just blooded the thumb.
Oh, now they're initiated. They're broken. Now we got some work to do.
Yeah.
Okay. In my belly button?
Oh, it's under your toenail.
Hey, my toenails are clean. Hey, this here is what you call a squatch. It's a smaller version of a Sasquatch. Right there.
Show me your butt, guy.
Look at these mountain man pants. Ah! See? See what I'm talking about? Last time we were here in Dawson, this young fella did a little fashion show with his long johns with some kind of picture on the rear end of it. I don't even know because I didn't look very closely because that's a little creepy. But he somehow likes to fashion his clothes off us. Today he picked himself up a onesie. Apparently it's not lingerie, but it's a sleeping attire or whatever. Keeping warm attire. Cool.
Check out the male slot.
No. There's no picture on this one.
Built-in
That's gross.
human mailbox. In our Chateau Brian, we got made breakfast here. We had scrambled mashed potatoes. We fried them up with onions. We got fried eggs. We got full use of a kitchen here, basically, and we got some deer sausage that I had Honeyfords make for me, and that was from last year's deer. So we got some mild Italian and some chorizo, and yeah, we're just cooking this all up, sitting here in the middle of a farmer's field, and good times. Minus 15 below outside, and nice and warm in here. Well, guys, over there is a long row of silage in white plastic where the elk apparently are going to be this evening. And that's where Ty and Brian are headed over to have a look, see which way they're coming in at. Right now we're doing good with wind, same as we were 2 years ago. Coming right down off this hill, which is also where we predict the elk will probably be coming off of. Also lots of sign right around this pen enclosure here where they've been coming in and feeding. So here's the silage hay that they're coming in to feed on. Their sign is everywhere. They've been munching out these bales here for a while. You can just smell it. It smells silagey. Anyways. Looks like they're coming out of those hills. So this is where we're going to set up this evening. Well, we're here taking a look at where the elk are doing their damage, I guess. And we're looking around at sign, I guess, for trails, maybe see which way they're coming in or leaving all of this. And there's a couple of very good game trails. So we're just trying to find a spot where we can lay low until they come in from the other field by the looks of it there. And we're just, it's about minus 15, minus 20 below, so we're gonna get a nice warm blanket to lay on the ground, and apparently they come walking through here just about every night, I'm told. So we're hoping just before dark here they'll make their appearance, and we can see if we can put one down.
So
Brian and I are going to be set up in the little ground blind over there. You can just see the silhouette of it. And with a heater. And Ty is going to be set up in the snow berm that's there for him to shoot prone. So good luck to Ty. He's going to be shooting right over here towards these bales. Yeah, victory snark. Oh yeah. Thank you. This is going to go down very nicely with, what is this? Almond chocolate milk that's been heated up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almond chocolate.
Awesome. Well, I got the generator going, got the truck plugged in. Very nice, warm, comfy night last night in Brian's camper. Got to get our elk and skidoo and everything loaded up here. We're pretty much finished packing everything else. Elk were hanging around this whole edge and back corner last night. Hundreds of them. Anyways, nice sunny day. Gonna get packed up here and hit the road back to Prince. Been a successful trip for Two Bears and Friends again.